Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Babe kaiju ju 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 babe kaiju ju 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 babe kaiju ju 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 mom kaiju ju 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 ju. Okay, I'm not gonna torture you guys. There are much better camp songs than Baby Shark, but for some reason that's the one that's joined the 2020s zeitgeist for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there are better camp songs in your memories.
Yeah, obviously.
But that is the most relevant one, because today we're back to our regularly scheduled program of doing Blazar, Gotchard, King Oger, Cosmic Fury, and Amazons, which we just have 2 more videos of. I'm not looking forward to doing Amazons. If you've seen our past reviews of Amazons, you know why. I mean, 25 wasn't so bad, but it's 1 episode and 1 movie to go. Here we go. But no, we are here to talk about Blazar episode 10. Parent and child. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny about this being this week's episode subject matter?
What's that?
I can't remember what I was doing exactly, but it just so happens that on Forever Kids on Pluto TV. Hi Pluto TV, how are you? They were doing a run through of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. And I just so happened to land on one of my favorite episodes, which was Sorcerer of the Sands. And that episode reminded me of the fact that if you really think about it, Lightspeed Rescue is actually a very underrated season, but the B plot with Ryan deserves way more hype than it has. Because you created this completely American original B-plot that has no necessity of even existing, and yet there it is. But with that in mind, I wish they did more with him and Diabolico, because it's the dude may be evil, but he did raise Ryan for 10 years. And it would have been a nice contrast from Queen Benshira, who's like, "Oh, my son is in the Shadow Realm. Good riddance. He failed me 1 time too many." And which makes me wish Diabolico's like, "You know what? I miss Ryan. I feel bad that he betrayed me. I took it really personally." So that would give him a much better reason for him to betray Queen Benshira towards the end of the season. Because it's because we're doing parallels of different parent-child relationships, which is what this episode is about. See, we're not just talking about Lightspeed Rescue just for no reason. No, it's relevant to this season because we do have a team of rescue enforcers who fight giant monsters in their community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And there's a parent-child relationship in this one. So yeah, here we go. What were your initial thoughts of this episode?
Overall, I thought it was kind of cool to see how Gento interacts with his family more, considering that I think he's one of the few Ultramen that actually is a father. At least to my knowledge.
Yeah. I noticed that that a lot of Ultraman characters, they're not the leaders of the organization. I mean, the main character, the actual human proxy of the Ultraman of every season, they're not usually the leader of the organization of that season, whether it's Guts or whatever else have you. But this is the first time, like it's usually a subordinate, but this is like the first time where the actual leader is the actual Ultraman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that is actually really interesting. So, but yes, because he's the much more mature character who is much older, yes, naturally he would have a kid. Honestly, now low-key, I kind of wish that Nobuharu and Candelaria actually did have a kid by this point.
Yeah. Mm.
We had that conversation a few weeks ago. Now I'm bringing back in. It's like I would love to see him be a daddy. Like we've seen him be an uncle, but I want to see him be a daddy.
So do I.
Yeah. Also, I wonder what a hybrid of a human and a Debot would even look like.
Probably kind of like what maybe it might turn out to be like Jeremy from King Oger.
Or it's like just the hands.
Yeah.
You're gonna catch these hard hands.
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah. So yeah, no, like Gento gets a break this time, and we see his family. He's got a wife and son, which is adorable. It's like how Signal Man has a wife and child.
Yep.
And how Magna Defender used to have a child. Too soon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. 25 years and it's still too soon. Okay, so but yeah, so it's like, where do you want to go on vacation? I want to see the kaiju egg. Yeah, there's a kaiju egg and it's about to hatch. Welcome to Kaiju Park. It just hatched, so all hell will break loose. Oh,
Yep.
man. Not gonna lie though, it's adorable. It looks like a baby Gojira.
Kind of does.
Which actually does exist now that I remember it. There's like a Gojira Jr. or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's adorable, and it's the size of a human adult. But the poor thing, like humans are like already shooting at it. It's like it doesn't even have a chance to melt them with its acid breath. It doesn't actually have acid breath, but like it's like you're not gonna risk it, are you? No.
Yep. Yes. Child monsters, kind of like the Komaton episode of Mega Ranger.
Yeah, Mega Ranger. Yeah. What's his name in the American version? Seymour.
Yeah.
Seymour like Andrew. Seymour eat cookie. That was adorable. Honestly, it was a nice decompression because like we had like the Psycho Rangers, and then the Psychos come back. So it's like it's nice to have like a decompression episode. Of things to come. Yeah. So here we go. And yeah, like this poor baby. Like can you imagine like the first thing you go through after being born is like getting shot at? That's insane.
Yeah, that's gotta be an insane like first memory once you're born.
Yeah. Cascoon from Pokemon, its Pokedex entry states that it remembers all the trauma it has ever experienced in its entire life.
Ooh. That's quite a creepy Pokedex entry.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them are pretty creepy, but this one in particular, it's like, yeah, I can see where it's coming from. But, yeah, we got... so the baby's crying, which means rumbling. Just kidding. It's just the mom. But yeah, the mom's kind of upset that like the baby is in danger. And props to all the good moms and dads out there that are trying to protect their kids.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I have Godzilla on DVD right there between Get Smart and Gotham, and I'm like, I still haven't unwrapped the cellophane for that. I should fix that. But yeah, Godzilla was Godzilla is sort of the opposite of this because instead of having a parent protect its baby, it's a baby protecting its parent.
Pretty much.
A massive 60-meter tall baby protecting its 1.8 meter tall mother. And a robot named Nigel. Oh man, Godzilla the animated series, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. The movie with Matthew Broderick might have sucked, but the TV show sequel was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it explains all the other kaiju a lot better than the movie explained Godzilla itself. So, like, it is.
Indeed.
Yeah. So we get a phone. So Gento gets a phone call from Scarred, and we find out something very interesting. Gento's wife. Go ahead.
Yep, he's been hiding that he's like really part of the main defense squad, saying that he's an engineer.
Yeah, and I don't even know if like he's only hiding the fact that he's just a member of Scarred, or if he's also hiding the fact that he's a member of the GGF. But yeah, he's hiding some secrets from his wife, and honestly, this can go back to our conversation from Cosmic Fury about Izzy and Fern and the whole rushing into danger and not caring about what your significant other feels like. But that's neither here or there. The point is, you're running to the face of danger without any care to how your significant other feels, because in this case, you don't have to worry about how they feel because they don't know, which I know is going to blow up in someone's face eventually.
Yep.
It's just like a bit of dating advice for everyone out there. Hiding secrets from your significant other will eventually blow up in your face. You might not think it. You could be smart, you could be strategic, but sooner or later, somehow, things will be found out. And it's not going to end well. But yeah, so apparently he's an engineer. So you guys have to take care of it because I'm on vacation with my mother and child's like, yeah, so guys, whatever engineering problems you guys have to deal with, you guys will have to take care of it. Take care of it. But so, yeah. Oh, look at this. Earth Garon is actually kicking butt, which isn't saying much considering the fact that the kaiju isn't even fighting back.
Yeah.
The one time Earth Garon isn't getting its butt kicked is also the time when Earth Garon is the actual bully.
Yeah, it's like doing the home run contest against the sandbag in Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Or we're being the Mammoth Mon in that episode of 02 where like Blackboard Greymon's trying to protect the flower.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, sure. It looks like you're beating up Blackboard Greymon because he's on the floor, but like, you don't see him fighting back though. It was a really fun one-sided fist fight.
What was that?
Kamen Rider Kabuto episode 4. I don't know if you remember that one. That's the one where one of the worms took the form of Kagami's brother.
Yeah.
It's like, just so you know, Kagami, I'm not gonna fight back. I'm not fighting back. They're clocked up. They're gonna beat me up, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. Oh, now I can do something about it. Okay, clock up. 1, 2, 3. Rider kick. Damn, like it was nothing. It's like the only reason you hit me is because I let you hit me. I objectively stood there, both hands behind my back, like really pressed my eye close to you, waiting for you to hit me. Like that's how one-sided this fist fight is.
Yeah.
So if Earth Garon isn't made of toilet paper, he's certainly being a bully. So boo, Earth Garon, boo.
Well, it's not like you knew that was what the context of what was happening.
I know, but we do. Like I know there's a Waterworld joke in there somewhere. I'm not gonna look for it, but I know it's there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, boo, yeah, Earth Garon, you got your butt kicked. You deserve it. I'm sure of it. Yeah. Because how dare you beat up a defenseless child and parent, right? That's what's going on. Oh, let me take the notes here. Yeah, how dare you? And meanwhile, Blazar's going berserk. He's like, hey, dude, you gotta morph. You gotta morph. What are you doing? Morph! Morph, goddammit! Morph!
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I'm really hoping that this is really building up towards like, you know, the whole Gento and Blazar relationship thing that we have briefly mentioned in the previous episode. But I think this is where it needs to really come ahead, especially considering what happens in the later scene. So yeah.
It even foreshadows in an early, like when he's like washing dishes and he just kind of like focuses on the TV show.
Yeah, and he spills. And I'll say this. If your family wasn't going to be mad enough that you're part of the GGF's Scar division, like how much worse do you think your family's going to take it if they find out you are a kaiju? I mean, technically, is Ultraman a kaiju? Because, like, if anything, he's more of a kaijin, but
kind of. I mean, yeah.
He's more of an inhumanoid than he is like a beast thing. You know, it's like, man, this is Digimon Frontier all over again. You got like the human spirits, you got the beast spirits, and got that one dude who's secretly both things, and he's like trying to turn the two against each other. It's like, why are humanoid Digimon and beast Digimon fighting each other again? That makes no sense to me.
That's what I want to know, yeah.
Yeah. But hey, Wisemon, you know, pretty cool though. Didn't appear in that season, but could have. Alderman and Beowulfmon are pretty damn cool though. You're a human and a beast. Kaijuji, there you go. Oh yeah, but you know, sooner or later, you know, Earth Garo gets his butt kicked, which means you know what has to happen next. Here comes a new challenger. I mean, you gotta admit, that coin thing, it's like, here comes a new challenger. I can't remember, who's your guy again? Ken Masters, right?
Yes.
The Ken Masters, yeah. I swear, people constantly want me to be, what's his name? Was it Zangief? Yeah, Zangief. Yeah, I'm like, it's like, yo, только потому что я говорю по-русски, не значит, что я должен быть этот сибирский парень. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why? Why are you stereotyping?
Yeah, and I don't think you'd be too comfortable walking around in just a red Speedo.
Yeah, no, I was embarrassed enough when I was a teenager in a black Speedo. A red Speedo would be worse. No, I was a competitive swimmer back in the day, so of course I had to wear a Speedo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate okay, Speedo shorts, like those are tolerable. Like Speedo, like briefs, it's like no way, man. No, not for me. Like it's not gonna hold everything together. You know, it's like my body's like, you know, it's like I look like Jabba the Hutt, so it's like I need the shorts instead to like hold everything in. You know, lower that. Diminish that surface profile.
Mm-hmm.
You know, lower that fluid friction.
Yes.
Last I checked, having a belly like mine isn't gonna work like a spoiler does on a race car.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might work for the guy behind me, but not for me.
Maybe, yeah.
No. But no, I was actually a pretty damn good swimmer. But I moved, so I couldn't stay on the same team. So it is what it is. But no, like definitely, I definitely don't want to be Zangief. I'd rather be Cammy. I'm just kidding. Actually, who would be my main? Oh well, Tiger uppercut.
That works. You just have to shave your head.
Yeah. It's like Tiger, Hadouken, Tiger, Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Man, now I just want to rewatch High Score Girls.
That was a fun anime.
Imagine. Yeah, and Johnny was in it too.
Yeah.
So it ties back to this. But yeah, here comes a new challenger, and look at this! Look at this! This is so beautiful! He's using the Rainbow Destiny to create an ice attack. That is so freaking awesome!
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite weapon so far. Like, forget the plasma fishing rod. This is the coolest thing. Because, like first it was like a giant shuriken, and then it was like twin brass knuckles. Now it's giant freeze ray. What can this thing not do? Aside from see why kids love the Cinnamon Taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it freezes over the mama. And we see the little baby. You can't see it in this shot, but trust me, like the baby's like right there, really tiny because it's human size. Poor mama. Yep. Poor mama. So like right before he's about to use the plasma spear, like a bounce. Like he starts feeling conflicted. It's like, oh my god, he is right. Like I would say, stop hitting yourself. But not gonna lie, this was very out of the ordinary. And we find out he does have another skill. He can do the whole.
Yeah.
Like oh my god! Like we find out he's got 3 new superpowers in this thing. Let people in the comments let me know which of these 3 new superpowers is your favorite. And the third power he had is the ability to just put it to sleep. Like,
yep.
Why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do this before? Like, that could have been useful 5 episodes ago.
Pretty much.
I mean, it would have been useful in a lot of the past episodes, but especially episode 5. It's like he creates, like he turns his plasma sphere into this like yellow web thing. It creates a cocoon for it to like go underground in, and I'm like, well, this must be the Man Bear Pig moment of the episode where it's like, okay, I will leave you alone if you give up on soy and on Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like, no way, man. Can we renegotiate? Fine. We'll get all the Puerto Rican kids in 50 years.
Yeah.
This is Ultraman's sacrifice Puerto Rican kids from 50 years into the future in favor of being able to use soy sauce and Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like, in the future, it will not be my problem. In about 15 episodes, this will not be my problem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And all's well that ends well. Everyone that's scarred and GGF is super confused, but who cares? Gento won the approval of his family, and that's all that matters. Oh yeah, and I didn't mention, the little boy did say, hey, I know you're trying to protect you as a member of the GGF are trying to protect people, but the kaiju's trying to do the same thing. I'm like, look at you, little boy, being smarter than all the adults.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's always that little boy who's somehow more intuitive than all the adults. I don't know how, I don't know why, but that's always a thing that happens all the time.
Pretty much.
Yep. But yeah, it's like, Daddy, you won my approval. And completely unrelated to this, I am a big fan of Ultraman Blazar. Can you buy me a Blazar vinyl toy? Maybe a DX Blazar brace? And maybe a McDonald's Happy Set? I don't know if they have Burger King in Japan, but like that could also
They do.
Okay. It's like, I want a big kid's because somehow a toy has McDonald's and this will have Burger King. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying it could be. Like McDonald's has Power Rangers while Burger King has Dragon Ball Z. Burger King has Pokemon. McDonald's has Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
At least here in America, that's the case. I still can't believe that there was a time when it happened.
I remember that, yeah.
Members.
I think, yeah.
And one of the secret. Okay, so like you got two Secret Service members accompanying this kid to McDonald's, and of the McDonald's, it's a high value package because it's got 2 Yu-Gi-Oh cards in it.
Nice. That's definitely something Kaiba would do.
Not gonna lie, the best Power Ranger toy I think they ever did for McDonald's is probably from Lightspeed Rescue, where like you got like the individual Ranger figures and like they go inside like a vehicle and then like they combine into a kind of a robot.
Yeah.
Kind of ish. I mean, it doesn't have posability, but the thing is, like, you do attach things together to make the appearance of a robot. Lightspeed Rescue is so cool.
It was.
Oh, well, I know. And Beetleborg Metallics toys too. Those were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered McDonald's also used to have Mystic Knights of Tirananog at one point. And like there would be like 10 toys. And if you get all 10 of them, you could get the actual dragon toy.
Nice.
But it's not like the new thing where it's like, oh, like it comes with a piece of the dragon, you have to put them together. It's more like you got a mail proof of purchase, and then they'll mail you the dragon or something. I think that's how it went. All I know is that I had Ivar and Deidre. Those were the only 2 I had.
Okay.
I know someone at the park had Lugan, but that's neither here or there. I want a happy set with Ultraman Blazar toys because Blazar is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get over that. I'm not gonna get over that. I got such a perfect moment. Okay. So, what are your favorite scenes and least favorite scenes in this episode?
My favorite scene was probably the whole, when Ultraman was able to use that cocoon to put the kaiju and his kid to sleep and then like put it back into the beneath the earth so it could actually rest peacefully. Yeah. And I also like that part where like you see his eye turn blue and where it's like he's communicating with Blazar.
Yeah. And what was one of your least favorite parts?
Least favorite part? Probably just the dragging out of like just seeing Earth Garon and the kaiju struggles. Like, okay, we know Earth Garon's just basically the whipping boy, so let's get on with the Ultraman.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. Like my least favorite thing is the fact that Earth Garon was effectively bullying. It's like we finally see Earth Garon kicking butt, but it's not in the right.
Yeah.
It's like really the only time you're okay with Earth Garon actually getting a W is when the kaiju is the victim. So your W just turned into an L basically. And like it's like scumbag Earth Garon, like right there. We got scumbag Room because of that Jetman reference. Then you got scumbag Earth Garon right here.
Yeah,
really depressing. But no, I do like how Blazar's like learning about humanity like through Gento. It's like, oh, parental relationships. But it does also make me wonder about the whole like thing because you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! When Yugi and Yami, Yami, Yugi, Pharaoh is like he almost kills Kaiba. So like Yugi's like, I'm gonna fight Mai without using a Tem. Yami, Yugi, the Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, communicate. Remember, shine once for yes, shine twice for no. But yeah, no, I hope they actually really do learn from each other and they kiss and make up and are more synchronous. Now, I mean, it is an interesting thing, but I do love how like the donut thing, like it has ice mode. That is so cool. But the whole like cocoon thing, like the thing that bothers me is, couldn't you have used it in past episodes? Like we put Henri in unnecessary danger because Ultraman did not do this one thing that could have been just as effective.
Yeah, unless he didn't get that power until after he touched the rainbow.
Like if they explained that the rainbow gave him that power, I would have understood that. But it didn't seem like there was like any explanation because like he took his plasma spear and just like turned it into a cocoon. So it's like it doesn't look like it was like anything new that we haven't seen before or hasn't been explained to the otherwise. I don't hate the cocoon. I just feel like it would have been convenient to use in past episodes if that was an option that was already available. Like that Warp Zone video where it's like where Tony could have given Iron Man armors to all of the other Avengers. But like he did. It's like Natasha could have been a super stealthy spy and Iron Man. Hawkeye could still be an archer and Iron Man. Captain America got a shield and Iron Man.
Yeah.
Thor would like to be Iron Man. But yeah, so like that's my thing. It's like it would be more convenient to like do the cocoon thing sooner. But yeah, I do like the whole parent-child thing. So final question: score out of 10.
I'd say this is a pretty solid 9 out of 10 episode. I mean, it was nice to see Gento interact with his family and to kind of like see Blazar become more acclimated to human life.
Yeah. I'll say this. I would also give this a 9. Like it would have been a 10 if not for Earth Garon being scummy.
Mm-hmm.
Like Earth Garon, it was a jerk this episode. Let's be honest. Like you may as well put that what's it called, plaid hat on with the sunglasses. Like bow 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 bow. Ain't nothing but a G thing. Ain't nothing but a Garon thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the comments. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. I bet Edward Eller had a dad like Gento. I mean, do you mean like do you bet Edward wished he had a dad like Gento? I don't know. I would say Hohenheim is nothing like Gento.
No.
Okay, baby kaiju, baby kaiju. I almost regret like making that joke now because it's gonna be stuck in your head. Sci-Fi Ninja Theater. I don't think we've met before. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Welcome to our show. Okay, Ranger 37. Also, I don't think I remember you. I think unless it was like very recent. Welcome to our show. I like that Blazar is learning human culture through Gento's eyes, and it's implied that when Blazar was able to do a killing strike to the kaiju, Gento was doing that and Blazar was stopping him. You think? Because I thought it was going to be the other way around. Like I was going to think that like Blazar was trying to kill the kaiju and Gento was trying to stop it. But the idea of it being the other way around is kind of interesting because it's kind of like it kind of makes it sound like Gento wasn't listening to his son while Blazar was.
Maybe,
that's an interesting interpretation. It's a complete 180 of my interpretation. I like yours to some extent better, but I think the issue is that no matter which of these two perspectives you take, the person that did want to use the plasma sphere is kind of a jerk right now. Ultraman has been pulling random powers out of nowhere since the Showa era. It would be nice to see and explain how they get that, but this is not the first time this has happened. I mean, thank you for the heads up, because we've decided we're going to do Tiga after Blazar. So yeah, like it's like Tiga's like a really good decision to go with because one, it's like the other English dubbed season because of Fox Box. I mean, we're gonna do the Japanese subs, obviously, but also it's like it is the first Showa era season, so And honestly, I don't think we can do Trigger if we don't do Tiga first because it is a sequel to Tiga. So it's best to do it that way. But thanks for the heads up because I don't think I've ever seen Kamen Riders have random out of nowhere powers. Like usually, like powers are pretty well explained.
So it's good to know that Ultraman is kind of has its ass pull powers as well.
Yeah, not unlike Fluttershy in that one video clip where like she literally pulls a thing out of her ass. I used to babysit kids. That's how I know. But that is weird when like you got a literal. Where'd that come from? You don't want to know. Doctor Who. Oh man, I can't believe there's going to be a new Doctor Who special coming this month.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's it for the comments so far. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon down here at the bottom to stay notified for our latest videos. We do Ultraman Blazar on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. 10 p.m. Today we're a little bit late because like we had behind the scenes stuff we had to deal with. Wednesdays we do Kamen Rider God Chart 7:30, 10:30 Pacific and Eastern. Thursdays same time Osama Sentai King Oger. Saturdays 5:30, 8:30 Pacific and Eastern. We're doing Cosmic Fury next episode 7. We skipped a week last week so that everyone could enjoy Ranger Stop. Hope everyone had a great time at Ranger Stop. Thank you, Mike, for providing us with those free tickets to give away to our beloved fans, and hope everyone did get to enjoy the convention because I know that there are a lot of guests, like some are first timers, some are I hope to see at Morphicon next year. And of course on Sunday we are doing the final episode of Kamen Rider Amazons. That's right, episode 26. We are doing Kamen Rider Amazons final episode before the movie. And yes, we are going to discuss the movie too on a later video. So that's 2 videos left for Amazons. but that's basically our game plan. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and yeah, it's November. If you wanna check out our other content, be sure to go to the Buttery Show, our sister channel, where we discuss movie reviews and video game news. And if you want to check out our personal content, you could find this dad joke maker
over on Instagram at that blue dinosaur guy.
And you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. With all that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to stay safe, stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, hug your loved ones, be grateful for everything you have. And until next time, here to close us out.
Yep. Cooking is a lot like a crosswalk signal. For Asian cooking, walk. For non-Asian cooking, don't walk.
Ha 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 ha. Let's walk on to another day. Bye, guys.
Bye.